Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. If you are the kind of person who's looking for a little bit of escapism and looking forward to things getting back to normal, then for you today I have a combination of a review and a what fits in my bag for my Chanel Reissue in the 226 size. So here it is right here. I got this bag in October, so I've had it for about 6 months now. And I have to say, I am still in love with the look of this bag. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I feel like it has an elegance about it without being stuffy. It's sort of like an easy, casual elegance, and I just love the chain on it. And I really do love the bronzy brown colored leather with this distressed look on it. So I'm still in love with the look of the bag, and I have to say, I really probably am going to stay in love with this bag because I do think it's absolutely beautiful. However, after using it for about 6 months, I realized a couple things about it. Number one is that it's not going to be an everyday bag for me, and that is because I do tend to carry a lot of stuff. So I have done a little bit of a video as to what fits in this bag as compared to what fits in my Givenchy small Antigona. The small Antigona is probably my most favorite bag right now, and I use it for every day because it fits a ton of stuff, and usually when I'm working I require to carry a lot of stuff with me. So I've done a quick comparison to show you what fits in the Antigona versus what fits in the Chanel. Okay, this is everything that I just took out of my Givenchy Antigona, and that's the bag that I am using every day as a regular everyday bag. So you can see all of these items here are things that were easily placed inside of the Givenchy. So I do carry a lot of things when I go out on a daily basis, and I also have this fabulous nylon organizer by Clover Sack, which keeps everything really nice. So what I'm going to be doing is taking the essentials from here and try to put them into my Chanel Reissue. Okay, so we'll open up the Reissue, and you can see that it is completely empty there. So obviously I'm going to need the essentials first. I'm going to start with my wallet, and that's going to fall over probably. There it goes. Okay. So I'm going to put my wallet in. This is my Victorine wallet from Louis Vuitton. And then I always, of course, need my car keys. So my car keys in my 6-ring key holder from Louis Vuitton is also going to go inside there. So as you can see right there, those two items fit in there. Hopefully it'll get it to stay standing a little bit. And then from this selection over here, I'm going to put my card holder, my YSL card holder, in the front pocket right here. Okay, so that's my insurance cards, etc. Next, I'm going to attempt to take my toiletry 15 and put it in, but I have a feeling it's going to take up too much room. We'll see. It will fit in there for now, but I'm afraid that when I try to put in my reading glasses, which are right here, I must have my reading glasses, and usually I will stand them up somehow. There. Okay. And then my sunglasses. So my sunglasses are currently being held in this little trousse that I have from Louis Vuitton. I could attempt to lay it across the top, but I can tell already that the flap is not going to snap, so that's not going to work. But I should definitely take my sunglasses with me. So I'm going to take them out of the pouch and lay them across the top, like so. Okay, so now I have wallet, keys, glasses, makeup kit, and in my makeup kit it is really just lipstick and a compact and some lip balm, and that's about it. Now this pocket right here, this lipstick pocket, is not very practical for me. If I have tried in the past to put a little lipstick there, but most of the time it pushes out so much that everything that is in the purse ends up pushing forward, and then I can't snap the inner flap anyway. Okay, so I have not used either one of these two pockets here. I'm going to try and close the flap as best I can, and I'm trying to do it with one hand, and it's really very difficult. In fact, I believe my sunglasses are in the way, so I'm probably, sorry for shaking the camera, but I'm probably not going to be able to get this snapped unless I really struggle. No, I can't get it snapped. So, and anyway, normally what I would do is just keep it loose like that. Okay. I would normally stick my cell phone right there. So let's do that. Get my cell phone and put it right in here. I don't use this pocket for anything. It's a very short little pocket. And that's probably about all I could get into the bag at the moment. So there you can see it does close, and it doesn't look really too bulky. But as far as any more room in the bag, I would say there's very little room, if at all, maybe for a pen or pencil, something like that. So these are the items that I was unable to fit. That included my case for my sunglasses. I have an agenda right here. There's some mints, a packet of tissues. I have hand cream. I have a hairbrush, and I also have, bottles of aspirin and Zicam, things like that. So normally I would carry these with me, but if I was going to be carrying the reissue, I would have to leave them behind because they're just not going to fit in there. Alternatively, if I don't want to carry my makeup kit, I have left quite a bit more room in there. I've taken that out, and I have taken just one lipstick that I'm going to put in the lipstick pocket. So I'll put that right there. And you can see that it doesn't really go down very far. That's the farthest I could push it in, and we'll see if I can actually get the flap closed now. And see, it's very much a struggle to do that. Okay, so I do have the snap closed, and now I'm going to close the flap. And so there is quite a bit more room, and the bag is not as heavy. You can see it's not bulging out at the sides. So that could be an alternate option for carrying things in your bag, but generally speaking, this is a small bag, and for me it works as a nice small bag for going out, for shopping, things like that. But on a day-to-day basis of going to work, I typically need or want to carry more things with me, particularly tissues, mints, and my hand cream, and even, my painkiller or my Tums, whatever. I still think they're rather important. So for me, the Chanel Reissue is not going to be the best everyday bag. So as you can see, the bag is rather on the small side. Now, it's certainly not the smallest bag out there, but for me, who likes to carry a lot of things, it's definitely not going to be an everyday bag. I can carry it to work if I want to. However, I am leaving some things behind that may or may not be essential on any given day. But I do have to say that for a smaller bag, this certainly has a fair capacity. As you saw from the video, I can still fit in my sunglasses, my reading glasses, my wallet, my card holder, my keys, and even a lipstick or two. However, I have found that this pocket right at the back here is probably not very useful. I hardly ever use it. Occasionally I will tuck my phone in there, but generally speaking, I do keep my phone on the inside behind the first flap right there, and that seems to be the best place for it. I also mentioned that I do not use this pocket at all. I haven't found a use for it yet. That doesn't mean that I won't use it someday, but overall it's got to be something that's going to be very thin, and you want it out of the way to put it there. Maybe if you wanted to hide some spare cash or something like that. So my biggest issues with this bag tends to be the second flap right here. Obviously you saw from the video that when I had it packed and it wasn't stuffed to the brim, it was just full of my belongings, I had a very difficult time snapping the snap. And even now, and all I have in there right now is just this bubble paper, which I guess I'll take out for the sake of this video, and you can see that this right here still is a little bit fussy and a little hard to manage. So I would say about 99% of the time when I am carrying this bag, I simply close it this way with the turn lock, and the turn lock works very well, but the inner flap is just something that I never really bother with because it's just kind of annoying, to be honest with you. I hate to say anything negative about the bag because overall I really do like it, but that is the one thing that I find that is just excessively annoying, is that I can never get this flap done, and it's just, it's kind of useless actually. And I know the second flap is there to keep the bag from getting the pointy shape. Now this bag was pre-owned, and you can see even with the second flap it does have that slightly pointy shape, and that is because of the weight of the handles here. It just naturally over time is going to have that cone shape. So I'm not particularly bugged about the cone shape. It doesn't really bother me, but I'm just saying that for to think of the purpose of this flap as to prevent that, it didn't really prevent it in this one, and it's really just annoying. This pocket right here is fairly useful, and I do like that pocket. And I can slide letters and cards and all kinds of things in there if I need to. And even with these little side pockets here, although I don't usually stuff anything in there, we've already talked about the little lipstick holder right there. It's a cute idea, but for my purposes, oftentimes I find that if I just find a little empty space within the bag itself, I don't tend to put my lipstick there. Unless I have a long skinny one, that works best. But overall, the capacity of the bag is fine. There's nothing horrible or horrific about it, but it is not as roomy as a larger size bag that I like to wear for every day. So for me, this is a bag that I would take out to dinner, take out shopping, you know, just going to visit friends or going to the movies or something like that, and I want to look really nice. This would be the bag I would choose. I do have to say that I am still madly in love with the look of the bag. I love this chain. I think it's gorgeous, and I also think that the bag itself is really nice as far as a strap bag. You can put it on the longer length like so, or if you wanted to tuck it better under your arm, you can put it under your arm like that. It doesn't get in the way. It doesn't have a thick profile to stick out or anything like that. So overall, I'm very pleased with my Chanel 226. However, for me, it's not going to be an everyday carry bag. This is going to be more of a special events type of bag. So that is it for my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. And if you like videos like this, just let me know and I will make more as far as little what fits in my bag types of videos. But do stay well, do take care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Take care.